Hi Pratika, welcome to Bajao's World Music Day Celebration Week. And we are super
Yay!
happy, we're super glad to have you as
Hello.
part of our My Story campaign. So,
Oh
welcome.
yeah.
And
Thank you, thank you. Guess how is everybody doing today, man?
Good, good, all good.
yeah, we're
How are
chilling.
you?
I'm good, man. It's like I'm reverse hosting.
Yes.
We see that. Chalo, it's super nice to have you, and we want to start off by kind of, just getting to know a little more about you. So, introduce yourself, introduce your music, and just a little bit about, what you do. Go for it.
Wow, that's a lot of things to do actually, man. Okay. Uh, I am Pratika. I am a 28, going to soon turn 29-year-old singer, rapper, and producer from Bombay. I also compose random stuff occasionally. I sing a few jingles here and there. I'm a media and business development manager at Ticket Ferry, which is a ticketing company.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
and I have my random side gigs and things, music related, of course. Um, yes, I am a part of two other groups besides doing stuff myself and releasing music individually. I am a part of a hip hop duo called One Tribe. Duo
Mm-hmm.
मतलब trio है हम लोग, but rappers wise
Great.
it's a duo. It's Kranti Nari and me. Kranti Nari is with me also in this other group, which is actually India's all first all female hip hop crew called Wild Wild Women.
Wow,
So
that's
we're a group of rappers and singers and producer, and there are a couple of B-girls, and three of them also do graffiti. So that is what I do right now. I used to play bass in a metal band called Chronic Phobia a very long time back.
Yeah, I know about
And
the band. Yeah. I guess we
nice.
played
I
together
know
at
about the
some
band. Wow,
competition.
so
Yeah.
formal. हाँ.
Yeah.
Yeah, मुझे याद है, मैंने कहीं तो देखा हूँ. College festival scenes. But yes,
Yeah.
that is me and that.
Wow, you do a bunch of stuff. That's so cool. I'm sure you're super busy with your music, and I'm sure you love every moment of it. It
Yeah,
sounds
yeah,
a
absolutely.
lot of
I
fun.
enjoy every moment of it, the business part of it, and the music making, composing part of
Mhm.
it. So,
Wow, lovely. So what was that moment in life where you kind of felt like, okay, I want to be a musician, this is my calling. What's that one moment where you were like, हाँ, ये मुझे करना है?
um, I didn't really think about it. I've been like I've kind of gone into music since I was a kid. So I started off like singing in a choir, and then one thing led to another. I was in the school choir, and then my a teacher there identified me, and she was like, "Wow, she can really sing. Why doesn't she?" She told my mom once that you should do another instrument, maybe like learn another instrument so that you can get
There's
better at
really
it.
very few of those people in life, man. I mean, that's so good.
Yeah, few encouraging. Like my mom, it was kind of her lifelong dream to do something like that, and she had slightly orthodox parents, so they used to try. Her mom used to try in whatever capacity, but then again, it's like that dream. And both of us were into music. My brother and I. My brother Pritesh, who you may know also.
Nice.
Also producer Prabhune. He is a drummer. He can
Great.
play bass. He can play guitar.
Yeah.
So he's the one later who got me into playing bass,
Yeah.
and that happened when I was 12 years old or so, and I was
Yeah,
in a
I,
metal
I, I
band then.
actually remember your nickname, I guess, Kid Basie.
Kid Basie, yes, Kid Basie days, man, dude, that was
Yes.
a long time ago. But yeah, that happened. That is kind of when I thought that I liked being in a band and I liked making music. So probably that was one of those defining moments when I started playing back then. But it never stopped, man. I always wanted to sing. I started singing and growling also in the band later.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I knew that this something's gonna happen to do with this sometime in life. I had a huge gap in the middle for like 6-7 years where I was just working and I didn't do anything musically. As in, I was a part of things musically. I used to play in like cover shows and stuff like that. But nahi, just that making your own music is a very different thing, man. So once I started doing that, I stopped everything else. And that happened a couple of years ago when the pandemic hit. I was able to put out a song
Nice.
finally on my own, and that did pretty decently for me. And then since then I knew that I just shouldn't stop making music. irrespective of what I do work-wise, like I'm not going to stop making music. So there's something coming out every month, maybe like a couple of things sometimes.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, tell me one thing. Do you have like a process, like a creative process, like, for example, many a times when you're talking to singer-songwriters or people who make their own music, for some people lyrics comes first, for some people the music or the idea comes first. Do you have a certain process that you follow? We'd love to know about that as well.
It's actually all at random, dude. It's like all of the processes together. Sometimes it'll start with just humming a tune, and that probably becomes the vocal line, or that becomes the main piano melody or whatever.
Nice.
Or sometimes it will start with just a phrase which becomes the song name. Like, why? This is a good song name, so let's make something around this name. And there are a lot of documents like that in my phone that are just half-written text, or just like one audio that is fully just sung. The whole thing is sung, and then I'll take it and like listen ek, but sometimes the key and all is off because it's on a different note when I'm thinking of one part and the other part is something else. So wo sab hai, and then I'll just sit and write a fresh chorus or a bridge so that it becomes something that is different. So it's a lot of things, but at the end of the day, it's just simple processes. Make notes of things you think of immediately. Whether it's a writing or it's a melody or whatever it is. If it means you need to open something and play it right now because wohi sound mein chahiye, just make notes of things immediately. But after that, like, you can always feed off it again.
I can't even remember the number of times I might have had like such a great idea, but it happened at the worst possible time, and I couldn't make note of it, and it's gone.
It vanishes,
and I'm like,
yeah.
and I'm like,
Happens a lot.
like that was like the best
It's like
thing.
you thought of something and then someone speaks to you in the middle and you're I hate that.
So
Yeah,
worst.
that happens.
So I'm really excited to know, like, what are these, there must be some musicians that really inspire you. So who do you gather your inspiration from? There's got to be somebody.
It's a difficult question. I love people like LP and Killer Mike. They are a part of this crew called Run the Jewels. They are a hip hop crew,
Right.
from like New York, Atlanta. They are people who live that. They are people who even have probably lived through the pain of being a black and a white person together, and still being that voice for so many people. That's really important, that there are people like this who are using their channels in whatever aspect that they do to do this and to spread messages like so rampantly and across everywhere. Gojira, dude, oh my god, what is that band?
Yeah.
They have lived so close to nature for so much of their life while growing up. It's that they've understood the power of nature, and at the same time how careful all of us need to be. And
Right.
it's people like this, like I've met them. I've had the fortune of meeting them. I was their hospitality manager when they came for Indian Metal Fest.
Wow.
So random. मैं खाना लेके गई हूँ वहाँ पे. गोजीरा को खाना खिलाया, पिज्जा हट का पिज्जा खिलाया ब्रो गोजीरा को. But it's bands like that. Sometimes it's just bands that surprise you, bands that teach you something that you had never, like Meshuggah, dude. Meshuggah changed my life. It's with every album, it's like what slaps you in the face. Again, the same thing that I feel with Lamb of God. Like, you don't know what's happening, but at the same time, you're like, wow, it sounds the same, but it's not the same, but it's them. Like, you can hear them. You ask someone, "तू क्या music सुनता है?" मैं सब कुछ सुनता हूँ. नहीं.
कोई नहीं सुनता है.
कोई नहीं सुनता है सब कुछ. It's just those defining things across genres, those defining people that have made me and what comes out from me today this way. Basically.
Yeah. Wow,
Check
that makes so
Corolla.
much of. There's a lot of energy and that vibe coming in. Wow, I love it. I absolutely love it. We don't want to take too much of your time, but we do want to check, is there something you'd like to perform for us, or sing or play, something original? We would love to hear.
Only if you'd love to hear. Cool.
We would. Go for it.
Cool, man. Come with reason.
indebted to the teller. I'm sitting with my chalice of empathy, sipping on a sacrifice. Spending so much time, even if I've assembled my fate. The ebbs and turns, the waves, they eliminate my sense of judgment. Keeping my treasure, my prudence. Don't call me Judas, only so few tread to prove why they do this. Survival! Spending so much time, even if I've assembled my fate. The ebbs and turns, the waves, they eliminate my sense of judgment. Keeping my treasure, my prudence. Don't call me Judas, only so few tread to prove why they do this. Survival! Survival! It's all a game of survival. Running but you can't evade. This is the fight for fame. Survival! Survival! It's all a game of survival. Apologetically late, but for you they wait. It's all a game of survival.
Wow, that was absolutely awesome. Lovely. Wow, so energetic and beautiful. Thank you so much, Pratika, for spending this time with us, talking about your inspirations, what drives you to create music, and I think we couldn't have had a better chat. So thank you so
Yeah.
much for being here with us.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Thank you, Bajaao, for having me. For having me since my first job. Or but just like yes, for being there, for doing the cool independent stuff back at the time. And it was really important to us, man. Everything that came out of working at Bajaao, being around Bajaao, the support to the budding indie and rock and metal scene,
Yeah.
everything, man, all those days. Will not forget C Walt's guitar. We had. But yes, don't post that from the wall page. I don't mind if you
Wow.
do. It's cool.
I think we'll have
But
to.
yeah. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much for having me, and two more.
Awesome. So, guys, stay tuned for more content. Go follow Pratika, show her your love and support, and stay tuned for more of these chat sessions. We will see you soon. Bye.
डाल दे रहे हो। प्रतिका ने डाल देना हाथ में। Bye.
Right there.
Bye.
Awesome.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, this was lovely. Again, thank you for being here. This was a fun chat.